quickly warmed up. We'll stay very warm and less humid for a couple more days before we end up seeing some cooler air returning along with some storms, especially by the time we head into this weekend. May even be talking about a low-end severe potential into your Saturday. As far as today goes, not a whole lot to worry about. Just grab those sunglasses and potentially even some sunblock. We'll continue to see those sunny skies and warmer temperatures. A lot of us already within the middle 80s. 84 degrees for Mount Morris, 85 for Rockford, 81 in both DeKalb and Sycamore. We're going to end up climbing to the upper 80s and near 90 degrees into the heart of our afternoon. So still going to feel that heat, especially with those calmer winds as we then continue to see that sunshine. So nothing but sunshine. You can see that here behind me for the rest of your afternoon. May even get close to breaking into those 90s as we head throughout the rest of our day. And we'll slowly start to drop off into the 80s, 70s, and 60s once again into tonight. So even those winds, like I said, going to stay on the calmer side of things. Might feel that heat just a little bit, but we'll get close to those 90s later today before we end up dropping off into the 60s tonight. Staying mostly clear and calm, 64 degrees for that overnight low. Even your wind's going to stay calm through the overnight hours. We'll see that sunshine returning into tomorrow before we see that low-end severe potential returning into your Saturday evening. And it's not for most of us as well. Really just right along that Iowa border, all of Joe Davie, portions of Carroll Whiteside, and that western corner of Stevenson County included in that potential. Might also end up changing as we are still a couple days away, but looks like we are going to end up seeing multiple rounds of some activity coming through. So taking a look at future track, most of your Friday night and early Saturday morning going to stay dry. We'll see a little bit of that activity approaching early through the morning hours. May bring some pockets of heavier rain or some weaker thunderstorms. This will end up exiting, leaving us a little bit of dry time before we see that cold front coming through, bringing us a potential for some strong to severe storms through our area a little bit later into your evening before this entire system exits, leaving us with dry conditions into Sunday. Speaking of dry, we got that updated drought monitor issued today. Almost 50% of the whole state is seeing abnormally dry conditions. That does include most of our area, the far northwest corner of Illinois, seeing that dry conditions slowly starting to develop. After, in fact, Saturday, we are going to trend on the drier side of things for most of this forecast. So something to think about moving forward, especially into today and tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. Your temperature is going to be right around 90 degrees or in those lower 90s. So a hot city market forecast is expected for tomorrow afternoon. And in your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll end up seeing those chances for showers and thunderstorms returning on Saturday. Keep an eye on the forecast for any updates when it comes to that. After, though, we end up cooling off into the upper 70s, if not 80s, staying dry for a handful of days before we might end up seeing some rain chances returning far into that extended forecast. Cassandra.